welcome to my crib. Happy Wednesday, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Thanks for coming back. This week, I'm gonna be taking you guys with me grocery shopping. So I'm gonna do a full grocery haul of what I would typically get in a week. I'm really glad I'm doing this because I desperately need to clean my fridge and I want to take a pretty before and after shot for you guys. When I was younger, my parents always made us do this every few months, and it definitely was not frequently enough. And now that I'm older, I have such an appreciation for the fact that they made us do this, because now when I look at my fridge and if I see anything that's dirty, I'm just like, all right, time to take everything out, wipe it down and clean it. Before we go to the grocery store, I'm gonna do that, just a little satisfaction for myself. My sad and empty fridge. We need some color in this, and I really need to wipe down the shelves. I started doing it and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna save this for the vlog because, everybody loves a good before and after. Yay, it's all clean and wiped down. So now I'm gonna take everything and put it back in, and I love doing this. It just is so satisfactory, and I feel like it helps me organize my groceries when I'm done shopping. I feel like this really helps give me an idea of what stuff we actually have in our fridge right now. So when I go to the store, I'm not just buying a bunch of random stuff. I also use an app called AnyList that I keep all of the typical groceries on that we normally would buy. When I go to the grocery store, I can just kind of look at that list before I go. I'll check off what I already have so that I don't buy any doubles of anything, especially produce or meat. I don't want to buy anything extra. I mean, meat I can freeze, but the rest of it, I don't want to be buying too much of it. Ben helped me come up with this idea because I was just always going to the store and forgetting something, which, if you know me, is such a typical me thing to do. I just get so cluster headed and I'm rushing because I don't want Grayson to get all fussy. We keep everything in there that we would typically buy at the grocery store. And every time I go, I try to take a look at what we already have in our fridge and then check it off so that I know I don't need it. And then I'll go to the store with all the rest of the things that I know I need and be good to go. But somehow it always fails that I forget at least one thing. We're getting better. I feel like that's just mom brain, and it happens. To be completely honest, since I started eating paleo and Ben has been eating generally really well with me too, our grocery bill is more expensive and we go more frequently. Just because we're not getting a bunch of processed food, and produce can only stay good for so long, and I really like to use what I have and not waste anything. So what I've been finding that works best for us is I go grocery shopping one day a week. I get all the meat and produce that I need for that week and really try and think out about what meals we're gonna have. Just because it saves me time, and I feel like we don't waste as much stuff when I'm doing things that way. It's definitely not cheap to buy healthy food, but there are smart ways of doing things, like going to local farmers markets and trying to source locally from places that are a little bit more affordable. Like going to Aldi. I buy a lot of grass-fed organic meat because that's what's recommended with a paleo diet, to do as much stuff closest to nature as possible. So I'm also buying organic fruits and vegetables, which yes, also tends to be a little bit more expensive, but I'm looking at it as this is my body. I want to fuel it with the best stuff. I'm using my phone to record this week because last week's video was all wonky and my focus point kept going in and out of focus because I just suck and was not well prepared. So this week I'm using my iPhone, so I can't really check my list or anything when I'm recording. So I'm gonna check my list, do all that, and then get ready to go to the grocery store once Grayson wakes up from his nap. Grayson is awake, so I'm gonna go get him up so that we can get ready to go grocery shopping. Hi! Did you have a good nappy? Hello! You wanna go grocery shopping? Do you wanna help mommy go grocery shopping, sweet baby? I love you. Mommy has to put her shoes on and then we're gonna go, okay? This year I started using my own grocery bags and produce bags, so I'm just gonna grab them out of the back of my car and grab Grayson's shopping cart cover and we're good to go. So whenever we go grocery shopping, we always start on the outer rim of the grocery store to get all of our stuff, and we use our produce bags to get all of our produce. So I'm gonna start with that, just grab all the produce we need, and then we'll go to the meat section. Grabbed all of our produce and some almond butter, so now I'm gonna go to the meat section and grab all the meat that we need for the week before I go get eggs and cheese. I'm gonna try a different creamer, so I'm gonna grab this one. I don't have a ton of options here, but I just want something different than just plain old almond milk to have sometimes when I want something a little sweeter. I'm having a hard time finding any paleo-friendly bars, so I might have to go to Whole Foods for that because I don't think my local Wise has any, which I'm not surprised because I don't necessarily live in the most health conscious town. Just kidding, I found them. They're in like the adult nutrition section, which I totally forgot about, so I'm glad I just stopped. I'm gonna grab some RX bars and some Lara bars so that I have those for a snack for when I can't have a meal quickly enough. Also, another thing I do is I make sure to read the nutrition label just to see if it is gluten and dairy free. This isn't perfect because it's made in a facility that might contain those things, but I'm still gonna get them just so I have them. I just found some dairy free ranch and Caesar I'm super excited about. I'm gonna try those out because my homemade dressings have not been cutting it. Got out and we're about to head home, but I just wanted to let you know what my total was. I ended up spending about $247, which is definitely on the more expensive side. Typically I spend between like $150 and $175, but this week I needed to get toilet paper, paper towels, some condiments that we were out of, and I did splurge and get a few things for myself that I could actually have as snacks because I don't really have anything right now. So the Lara bars and the RX bars were a little bit more expensive, but definitely something that I'm going to use sparingly so that I'm not dropping $250 every week because that's just not realistic for us. I'm just going to go home, unpack everything, and then I'll show you what our beautiful fridge looks like once our groceries are all put away. This is everything that I got at the grocery store. A ton of meat, but that's it. $247 worth of groceries. Now that I'm all unpacked, I'm going to make this fridge look beautiful and organize everything, put some stuff in the freezer. Typically, Ben and I like to put the meat that we want to cook for the next few days in the fridge, and then everything else we freeze until we need it, and then we pull stuff out of the freezer as we use it. Yeah, let's show them our fridge. All clean and organized. All of our meat is in here. That's produce that we need to make tonight before it goes bad. It's important for us to see a lot of color and variety in our food. So that's what produce we have. If I need any more, I'm gonna run to the farmer's market this week. Thanks for going grocery shopping with us. Make sure to tune in next Wednesday. I upload new videos every Wednesday, and next week I'm going to be uploading a video, a day in the life of eating with me, since I'm eating a paleo-based diet. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps support my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, you can get notifications for whenever I upload new videos. So see you next week. Bye.